pendant office.
Senator Cherargei, what is the contradiction? He said youth from one side are charged with a different offense from youth from another. What is your point of order?
My point of order, Madam Speaker, is insinuating that the government is charging, yet it is the DPP who does the charge of suspects.
Senator Cherargei, I think your point of order is not clear, so Senator Nyuto, proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And it is important that when we address issues in this House, that, Madam Speaker, we do not speak for the gallery to please somebody from somewhere, that even the points of order that we raise are substantive, that we do not just stand up and raise points of orders to please a particular being somewhere. Madam Speaker, having said that, I want to say, Madam Speaker, that we cannot be blaming people.
Honorable Senators, I have a communication to make on visiting teachers and pupils from Njoguini Primary School in Nyandarua County. Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the public gallery this afternoon of visiting teachers and students from Njoguini Primary School in Nyandarua County. The delegation comprises 8 teachers and 43 pupils who are in the Senate for one-day academic exposition. Honorable Senators, in our usual tradition of receiving and welcoming visitors to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to them, and on behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. I thank you. Is the Senator for Nyandarua? Do you want to welcome them for 2 minutes, please?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just want to welcome the teachers and pupils of Njoguini Primary School, Nyandarua County, Budas, Murang'a County.
Senator Mandago, what is the issue? Just hold on.
Chair, you know, because the school is on an academic tour, I think it is important for them to know, and they know that their senator is John Methu, the senator for Nyandarua. Senator Nyuto is the senator for Murang'a. And just for further information, Madam Speaker, Nyandarua County is in the Rift Valley. It would have been appropriate for me to welcome this delegation.
Senator Mandago, you have a point on the fact that the senator for Nyandarua is Senator Methu, but I will proceed to allow Senator Nyuto to welcome them on behalf of Senator.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This is the kind of standing orders, Madam Speaker, that I had taken issue with. Now, the former governor who was in issue wants this House to believe that Nyandarua County is actually in Rift Valley County. Nyandarua County Senator Mandago is in Mount Kenya, to be specific, in central Kenya, and it borders Murang'a County, and I stood here as a neighbor of Nyandarua County to welcome the good pupils from Njoguini Primary School in Nyandarua County. And I want to tell them, welcome to this particular house. Your senator, Senator John Methu, is out on official business, and as John Nyuto, senator from Murang'a County, I stand in for Senator John Methu while welcoming you here. I believe that you are going to have a very fruitful experience here, and you will learn from the discussions that we are having here. But one thing I ask you is that when you grow up, please be reasonable in your debates and your actions, and do not take some lessons that are negative from some of us. Otherwise, God bless Njoguini Primary School. Your teachers, your future is very bright, that I assure you. Karibuni sana. Asante.
Honorable Senators, I have another communication to make on visiting teachers and pupils from Bonanza. Order, Senator Nyuto. Senator Nyuto, please. I have a communication to make on visiting teachers and pupils from Bonanza Primary School in Embu County. Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the public gallery this afternoon of visiting teachers and students from Bonanza Primary School in Embu County. The delegation comprises 4 teachers and 29 pupils who are in the Senate for one-day academic exposition. Honorable members, in our usual tradition of receiving and welcoming visitors to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to them, and on behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. I thank you. I'd like to invite Senator Mutinda to welcome our team from Embu. Senator Mondegi, who is the senator, is out shortly.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Senator of Embu, your Senator Mondegi, is just stepped out on official duties, but actually is always my immediate neighbor. I'm also an alumni of St. Anne's High School from the great county of Embu. So I'm also a product of Embu when it comes to my O levels. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Senate. It is the upper house. We also wish you the best as you continue doing what you're supposed to do to the younger ones. Do not set the examples that we saw last week that was set by one of the best schools in this country, Alliance Girls. What we saw one teacher doing to our young people. I urge you teachers to go and do the best and have products like this, as I pride in being one of the students from the great county of Embu. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Senators, I'll give a few more as I request whips to mobilize for Kara. Senator Hamida.
Asante bi mwenyekiti. Langu tu nilikuwa ni kuchangia hii mambo ya huduma ya Kenya Airways na Jambo Jet, Madam Speaker. Huduma hii imekuwa dhaifu, imeshuka chini, na inasikitisha kuwa hata bei yake ya Kenya Airways na Jambo Jet imepanda juu, na imekuwa vigumu kwa wananchi wa Kenya wenyewe kusafiria, kuitumia. Bi mwenyekiti, hii tungependekeza ama ningependekeza kuwa wakishusha bei ya ndege, itafanya mambo yatakuwa rahisi kwa watu, kwa sisi local wa Kenya kuweza kusafiria. Lakini kwa sasa huu mfumo wa utoaji leseni ulio na masharti, yamekuwa na masharti magumu. Kwa hivyo imekuwa ndege zimekuwa chache tu za kwenda Mombasa, Nairobi. Kwa hivyo serikali ingefanya hima kuwa iweze kutoa leseni nyingi kwa shirika za ndege zingine ili kuwe na competition, na ndio Wakenya waweze pia kufaidika. Na saa zingine kuwa wanajaribu kuwa hali ambayo inaweza wangeweza kuwa na hali ile, wangeweza kuipunguza ili ifanye kuwe na mvuto wa tourists kuja Kenya zaidi. Lakini kama ndege ya local, kusema kweli bei yake ipo juu tu, na Wakenya wengi hawawezi kuweza kulipa hiyo bei iko juu. Kwa hivyo bi mwenyekiti, mimi namuunga Senator Faki mkono kuwa bei ya Kenya Airways na Jambo Jet kusema kweli iweze kushuka chini, na huduma zake pia zao ziwe bora zaidi. Na sasa pia tumeanza kuona kuwa Kenya Airways bado huwa lazima ndege ziwe zimechelewa. Kumekuwa na kuchelewa ndege, kama unaondoka saa 2 unajikuta unaondoka saa 7 ya mchana. Kama unaondoka saa 7 utajikuta unaondoka jioni. Kwa hivyo pia haina utaratibu wa time wa saa zake ukamilifu wa kuweza kufanya kazi vizuri. Kwa hivyo tunaomba serikali iweze kusaidia Kenya Airways kuwa wawe na huduma bora, na pia fedha ama malipo ya ndege yapunguke.
Senator Veronica.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to speak into one of the statements that has been brought to the floor of this House by Honorable Dr. Bonnie Halwale. Honorable Speaker, I want to first quote Article 3 of the Constitution, that every person has an obligation to respect, uphold, and defend the Constitution, and any attempt to establish a government otherwise than in compliance with this Constitution is unlawful. I'm quoting this because, Honorable Speaker, what we have seen in the maandamano that we experienced on 7th of July and 25th of June is not anything to write home about. Very well-intentioned demonstrations were turned into violent protestations, and instead of peaceably proceeding to demonstrate and raising the issues that public believes that they wanted to raise, there was so much infiltration from the political front that what we ended up with was loss of life, destruction of property, and we also saw careers curtailed and occupations brought down, Honorable Speaker, and even those Gen Zs who are working in those businesses now cannot wake up and proceed to work. From my end, I think our public and ourselves, we need to school ourselves once again on the constitutional stipulations when we are exercising our freedoms and rights, because rights carry obligations. They ride with obligations. And where somebody has a right, that right must not breach the rights of other citizens. And what we saw, Honorable Speaker, easily makes us think that we should actually not have demonstrations in Kenya for now. Because, Honorable Speaker, why would anybody even compel young people to go to the streets just to be in conflict with the police officers, Honorable Speaker, because they know at the end of the day there will be infiltration of that demonstration. The harm outweighs the good now. When it comes to destruction of property, loss of life, the intended good by Article 37 of the Constitution